All right, let me check, make sure. All right, we should be live everywhere.
Our biggest fan has no service today.
Yeah, he might.
So,
He might actually have it. Has he
yeah.
been hitting you up?
No, he did you see that comment he made that he
No, I didn't. Did he comment on our live?
he said something along the lines of I don't have good enough service for that or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, Zach, if you get to watch us later, been pulling for you, buddy. So he's been giving me day-to-day updates on what his season looks like, or what his elk hunt's looking like.
So
So
you been an elk yet?
yeah, almost every other day he's at least been around some elk. Just playing cat and mouse with them. The best encounter so far, I want to say, he said the cows came out at like 80 yards, and then the bull wouldn't come out, and then came out for an instant and circled his cows and got out of there. So, and then today they trailed two bulls, two satellite bulls is what it sounded like. I don't know if that's for sure the case, but it sounded like they were following two satellite bulls and they were answering back and forth, and they couldn't make a move around them because of the wind. They had to stay behind them, and they just went quiet. So, but he's on them. I mean, almost like I said, almost every other day.
It's good.
So he was like, we were talking about something else, and he's like, "What secrets do you know about?" Because we were just joking. I was joking with him about deer hunting, and he's like, "What secrets do you know about elk hunting?" And I said, "Well, I know what a bugle sounds like. I know they're about 5 times bigger than a deer." And I was like, "And I know they like to kick deer hunters' butts." So I was like, "So that's all I know." And he was like, "Well, you're right on every single one of those so far."
I've been close, but I haven't done it yet. I was in them this last time.
Yeah,
But
you're not
I
going
was
this
all
year
over.
back. You're not going back this year, are you?
Not to elk hunt, no. Not
Just New
even
Mexico.
Colorado. Yeah, just New Mexico.
That's coming up, man. It's crazy to think
Mhm.
what is today? Thursday, Friday. Monday I'll be out chasing whitetails in Kansas, and it's like wild to sit here and
Mhm.
think like it's a few more days and I'll be up there. So, but I think I don't know. I've been looking at the wind. I really need a south or I really need a north wind, which we're probably not going to get this time of year unless that cold front blows through. But I really need it to blow southeast. Yeah, really hard, even like east southeast, to set up on
Yeah.
those few big bucks I found, because the way the wind's going to be, it's going to be hard, very hard.
It's going to be when I go up to Clayton. This is trends. I can't see the weekend I'm going yet. But next weekend, highs are in the mid 70s, lows are in the mid 50s.
Wow, won't be bad.
Yeah, it will not be bad at all.
So I
So,
think it's going to be like 93
golly.
Monday, and then taper down, and then the weekend, um, it's supposed to get like 70s. So if I can't get one found, and which I shouldn't say found, I found them. I can't get one down because it's hot. Then that weekend, if a lot of people don't pile in where I'm at, then might get it done. Let me see what it's supposed to do. Well, heck, I
Any
already
water
lied
over
to you.
there?
Water, yeah, but it's where they're betting on pub, or on where I think they're betting on private. But uh it's actually supposed to be like mid 80s, I guess, start of the week, and then die down to low 70s with 50s in the morning.
It's not bad.
A little bit of rain in there. Yeah. But that's only that one spot. Like we we marked 4 spots that I think early season could be some of the best I've seen. Doesn't mean the deer there, but the best I've seen just based off water cover and the food sources around. One of them has a setup to be absolutely like your dream setup, but I don't know how to hunt it with the wind again. I do know how to hunt it. I know how to. If I could get there without the wind affecting me, I could hunt it. But it's the fact how to get to the spot. I would have to blow my wind through everything to get where I need to be. So
Could you
it's
J-hook it?
what?
J-hook method.
Yeah, no, but it's completely surrounded by private.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
We have a comment coming in. Tyler Yahtzee said, "What's up, fellas? What's up, buddy? Did you get your truck motor in?"
Been hunting eagles lately over at Cottonwood.
Yeah, no, that should start about September.
Yeah. I've been seeing more dove around here, Taylor.
Yeah, have you gone
I
back
really
out?
have. No, I have not, but I've been seeing more on the power
Yeah.
lines. So I'm going to start kind of looking again.
My my pond on my place had 4 teal on it. So
We had 15-ish, maybe 20-ish teal
yeah,
in plenty the other day, but they're there every year. It'd almost be like, I don't know. We'd get one crack at them and then
be
never
done.
come back. Yeah.
That's funny. I better pull up.
There's a lot of geese around Sooner right now.
Yeah,
I mean, a ton of geese. Every time we're out there, there's, just piling in.
Yeah, there's a bunch of birds around. I need to go check on the backside of where I'm at. So, well, I better make a little intro for us so we can post this too. This will be episode 52. We're going to do a live podcast. We're going to shoot off the hip on what we're going to talk about today. This wasn't really well planned. So my week has been absolutely insane trying to get everything done so I can be gone pretty much for that, if I need to, 13 days. But I hope I don't have to be gone that long season in Kansas. So I've been waking up early, getting off my 9 to 5 and rolling in other stuff I had to do. So it's been chaotic. So I'm actually glad I got to sit down tonight and just hang out.
Did you catch my reference underneath your post?
Yes.
Did you get, yeah.
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 So I just
immediately I was like, I gotta put it.
Yeah. I just posted huge news. Our team is growing by one little baby. So I'm having a baby girl. November 30th. Couldn't have planned it any better. But super excited. I'm ready to enter that stage of my life, but give it 5 years, we'll have another little person to film. Maybe 6, maybe 10. I don't know. Maybe 10 months. I don't know. Youth season next year is looking pretty good.
Teach her how to film a little bit.
Yeah,
Be easy to put a little step in a tree.
She'll have a 11-month-old have her first harvest down, and I promise it won't because I pulled the trigger. But so that's exciting. We've been kind of everyone close kind of knew, and I guess some people didn't based off comments, but we've been kind of holding on. Just we've had a lot going with everyone else having babies, and didn't really want to take away from some people, so we waited till we felt like it was right. So, but yep, that's a good thing with the world going on right now. So, I mean, we can get in that subject later, but I'm just gonna shake my head. But anyways, I'm trying to think. We got Kansas, or I got Kansas coming up. You leave shortly, New Mexico, the next, like that last weekend of September? Is that when you go up for your mule deer? Did I lose you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit, so I'm.
Oh, you disappeared off my screen.
Yeah, so I got the little icon in the corner that my internet's weird. I was supposed to go to New Mexico this weekend.
Yeah, to scout.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to push it a weekend.
Yeah.
I think so. Which is not a big deal. It actually probably be a little bit more true, honestly, because it'll be a
Yeah.
week in before we go. But I need to get up there just because I know where I want to start. Based on maps, I want to confirm it, and I would really like to put my eyes on a buck or two just to
At least see some deer in the area.
yeah, and just to know, like, I mean, who knows? Maybe I go up there and I see two, pretty good bucks, and I know where we're starting.
Yeah.
In. That'd be the best case scenario. But yeah.
Yeah. Or go up there and be like, I'm gonna start here, and then nothing be there. At least you're like, well, not starting there.
Yeah, no sign, nothing. Yeah.
What is the terrain up there? Is that like more like a plateau kind of mountains? Are they steep, wooded, like
They're
timberline,
not very wooded.
like mesquite or
It's
sage? I meant not mesquite. Jeez.
it's a lot of
Oh, I lost you again.
I'm back, maybe.
Yeah. You said it's a lot of, and then your
I
face
don't
just
know what's
froze.
going on with the internet. Yeah. I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's mostly grassland. So you kind of go on the east end, it's mostly grassland. The further west you get into those kind of foothill desert mountains. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. Not necessarily plateaus because they're not real flat on top, from what I can tell. I mean, there's areas where they are, and it's gonna kind of have that feel to it because they are desert-looking mountains, in those areas. But it's gonna be a mix. I'm gonna start east and work west. The area that I really like is west of Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably start and look in some of those grasslands. And I mean, I worked over there, so I kind of have an idea. The further west stuff is where we got most of our deer pictures and stuff for the research project. So, which I did find out you can't use trail cameras in New Mexico.
Is that new?
Which I don't know. I don't know. Which we could because we were doing research.
Right.
So everybody, that's why trail cameras were out there, is because we were doing research on prairie dog colonies. And I just happened to be part of it. So I got a little lucky there, but which there's no telling. It's been 2 years. So that maybe, might be worthless data. You never know.
Yeah.
So we'll find out. But
Yeah, especially if it's dry, if that area hasn't got rain.
yeah.
Have you looked at the rain for this year? We got decent rain, or
I haven't. I kind of check it periodically, and I haven't seen much rain
yeah.
in the forecast. So water might be something to look for. I did talk to somebody who hunts close to there,
Mm-hmm.
and he said there's big deer in there. You just got to find them. And he thinks the biggest deer in New Mexico are in the high desert. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna find out, I guess.
I've heard that before. I've heard people say that.
So,
especially on the, I don't know if it'd be high desert, but down on the border of Mexico, you hear those about those hunts, or not New Mexico, of Mexico. I think I said New Mexico, but the border of Mexico and New Mexico and Texas and Mexico, I've heard there's just a pocket of absolute giants. And I've seen the videos, people hunting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it'd be cool to go in there. It'd be cool to go to Kansas and get season started. And then you go in there and get yours started, get a good kick going early season. We did just get a message about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes before we started this. Tanner Russ is up using a satellite phone. He sent me a message saying that he got his was it a bighorn ewe?
Mm-hmm.
Bighorn ewe, which is you can, once you draw it, you have to wait 3 or 4 years and you can draw it, but it's kind of hard to get in Colorado. But he went up there for a 2-day hunt before they do a once in a lifetime moose hunt for his sister-in-law. And he texted me, said he already filled it. So happened fast. And he was like, I don't even know if I'll even see anything when I get up there. And sure enough. So
I bet that was nice. He used your rifle, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I say if he killed it, if he shot it with his bow,
it wasn't bow.
I need that.
It'd
I need
either
that
be
story. Yeah.
It'd either be muzzleloader or rifle.
Yeah.
I would think. But even muzzleloaders up there, you can't use a scope. So
yeah, that's tough too. Yeah.
But
heck, right? I mean, hunting those things is tough anyway. They're
Yeah.
like, I've heard stories of people going up there. I knew a guy that went up there. He drew a ram tag there. He hunted, it's like 14 days, and he saw his first sheep on the 13th day. That's something, yeah. Demoralizing.
Yeah, that's rough.
So.
Yeah. And then they also found what I think is a stud moose for his sister-in-law to go after for her once in a lifetime tag. So, and then Jamie started some seasons. I thought the homeboy was gonna hop on, but I'm gonna send him a message real quick. But
I think he's been doing a lot of night hunting lately, and he's been gone.
Yeah, what seasons? I don't remember. Is it just deer season for him right now?
If I can find a camera by Monday, I'm sending off my camera to him because he's hunting elk next week.
Oh yeah, with his dad, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have told me that. Because I could have been finding you a deal right now.
Well, if you can find one by Monday. I didn't want to get in a bind where I'm like, oh, I think I found a camera, send it off, and then I go to New Mexico and I'm like, well, don't have a camera. But
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna all I gotta say is if I get it done in Kansas, first of all, it's gonna be solo hunt. So I don't know how the kill is gonna go because what I'm hunting in is gonna be rough anyways. It's gonna be close encounters with the muzzleloader. I'm gonna take my bow, but if I can get in there and set up, because up there you can always use like deer, and if muzzleloader season, if you have a muzzleloader tag, you can use your bow. And if I get in there, there's some bow only spots that if it looks good, then I might run in there and try it. So we'll see what happens. But I will say I got a lot of B-roll for my day and a half up there. I got a bald eagle, a couple cool things, and then I got some drone footage, all sorts of stuff me and Dylan got. I mean, we were just messing around, having a good time on the back roads. So we had some pictures of some cool road that kind of named after me, but I don't want to drop that because I don't want any location because pretty much all the spots are around there. So, but I got a cool picture of that, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And I was like, "No, it's not. It's a dead giveaway." But I'm gonna go up there and really work on some footage. Gunner's Kansas video will be out in a couple weeks. So yeah, we have a bunch of stuff just piled up that I need. That they're just slowly rolling, finishing, getting out.
You know, Dad is talking a big game, like he's bringing his bow to New Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
Trad?
Yeah,
that would be freaking cool.
Well, we're gonna carry it, I think, because we got our packs. And what's gonna happen is, if one beds and it's like a perfect deal, I think we're gonna try it.
Yeah.
If it's not, he's like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna blow it. If it's not perfect, he said. But if it's perfect, I'm gonna try it. I said, do it.
That would be cool.
Do it. So he's gonna bring it, and I told him he's first on the trigger. So we'll see if he follows through. But I said we drew straws already, and he's first on the trigger.
I had to draw straws too, so I either way I won.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm excited. This season could potentially be if we have some of the stuff come back and our early season stuff works out, could be one for the books. So have some intel and some stuff that gets me really excited, and I'm pumped for this year. I know everyone is. I mean, it's right here. It's right here around the corner. Oh, have you been seeing all the EHD? I was want to talk about this out in Ohio. Have you seen the damage it's done there?
I've seen some of it. I haven't followed it too much.
Dude, it is. Let me see if I can pull some up. But there was a guy that walked in 80 acres and he found 25 deer dead, and 5 of them were like 150 plus inch deer.
So it happens when new strains of things come through. What sucks is this year it's going to smoke them. Next year they're going to be a little more tolerant, and then they'll build a tolerance. And then the next one, it could happen in Oklahoma too. A new strain comes in and hits them pretty hard, and that's just, I mean, that's just how diseases are.
Yeah.
COVID was like that. There'd be a new strain come through, and it hit people a little harder than, the last one or whatever.
I wonder so it's not like covering the state. Oh man, I shouldn't have said that because now I just saw this picture. It's in pockets across the state, but man, isn't that? Let me pull this up for you guys, kind of see what talking about. Isn't it sad to see a state that has been absolutely killing it on their quality? And
yeah.
Let me see if I can share it.
Are they a $1 state?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. I know that for a fact because I talked to Johnny up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. Let me see if I can pull that up. Where's that map at?
I see it on the far right, the NDA. You can kind of see it right there.
Man.
It's kind of crazy because you'd think it would that bottom left corner.
Yeah.
How it really looks like it's smoking them there. It looks like it's slowly spread out. You say that, but then there's a big pocket way to the right.
Well, it's like what's going on here? Is it because no one, what I mean? Like, why is there 2 states or 2 counties in the middle of just nothing?
Yeah.
Which, hey, good for them. I mean, that's what they need. But yeah, I wonder if they haven't updated.
They might just not be reporting either.
Yeah.
Very well. Those 2. I don't know.
I wonder if they'll do anything about that. You think they'll limit tags or anything this year? Or do you think it'll just be open season still?
I don't know. Let
me see if I can look.
It probably depends. They probably have a threshold.
Yeah. Maybe county specific.
Yeah, like they probably have a threshold that if they get enough reported and confirmed deaths, they may trigger something. But I'm not sure how they do it in Ohio. I don't know how we do it in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's sick.
I think they all have a plan, obviously. But I don't know. It's probably somewhere like EHD action plan or something on the web. Like a 40-page action plan or something.
So as of now, they're saying Ohio has not announced any new restrictions on the upcoming deer season. While no statewide hunting changes are planned, the Ohio Division of Wildlife is closely monitoring the situation. That's kind of weird.
What would they do? I wonder, because it's already a $1 state. So what do they? It'd be easier for them.
What are you gonna do? Say restrict it?
It'd be easier for them if they were a $2 state right now, because they'd be like, "Oh, you only get $1 tag this year," but they're already $1 states, so they're gonna have to be creative.
Yeah, and you can't put too much regulations, I feel like, on it. And this with the $1 is, what are you gonna do? It'd be like, oh, we're gonna restrict this area, but knowingly, you don't know if the deer is going to get EHD and die regardless. So really, I don't feel like restriction. If anything, getting more hunters out there to take some of these deer out, which
They
is
tried some of this in Wisconsin, if you remember right. Remember the CWD thing in Wisconsin?
yeah,
They tried they first tried just like open season, however many doe tags, just smoking them. They need to, for the benefit of Ohio, they probably need to like send out a survey or something and see where people are at mentally before they drop a bomb. And then go from there and hope maybe if they're like thinking maybe we can try this and a bunch of people like send in the survey and it looks good, they do that. I don't know.
right.
It's social science too that comes with this.
I mean, and if you restrict deer numbers, that really doesn't help anything other than maybe a little bit of survival rate. But if they're in an area getting it, it's because it's in their water source, getting it from those midges, right?
Yeah.
Getting bit by the midges that are born in the water.
Yeah.
So really, you're not doing anything.
No.
Man, because like CWD, a deer can get it from saliva, so
yeah,
or the ground, for what all these reasons that if you did wipe out deer, it's not like it's more effective there. I feel like, I'm reading on it.
You almost have to hope they get a tolerance to it.
Well, I saw a big push. Did you see that big push of that stuff you can go throw in water and it apparently kills the midge?
I have not.
It was all over Instagram. I was like, I wonder how, like, does that stuff really work? Does it kind of work? I wonder what the backside of that. Maybe we need to find out who it is and ask them, get them on.
I'll get Ohio DNR on. What are y'all doing up there in that northern state of yours?
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could pull that video up, but yeah, I don't know. It was like some stuff you can put in the water because it's like in that, the still water, kind of, like mosquitoes are here, sounds like, which EHD could be here any given time. But so it sounds like it's something to break that up, and I don't really know. I don't know how it would kill them.
Yeah.
If you're target specific, you know what I mean? Like it would have to wipe out everything in that water, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I have not had to look into that much, but I know from the pictures of people posting and like the videos, that is something I never want to experience in my lifetime. So, yeah. I wonder, I don't know. I just don't get why, like, do you legit think it's because it's a new strain?
Yeah, that's my hypothesis.
Yeah.
I think it's slightly different because a lot of those deer, if it was the same thing that they've been exposed to, you would not think it would spike like it is, like the deaths.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
so that's my theory. I could be totally off base, but that's my theory, that it's slightly different in it, just like anything else that mutates, like the flu is different every year. So they create a new flu vaccine every year.
Okay. So there's, this is what I just pulled up about why they're saying it. Some reasons why it's spiking. It's spiking due to favorable conditions for biting midges combined with drought conditions. So there's less water. So deer, the water that's there is scarce or scarce, whatever. And so they have to go find water. So the little bit of water is there is breeding grounds.
Yeah.
That's basically all they're saying. That's really two of the reasons why they're fighting it so hard. And then it said they're hoping for the first hard frost because that will kill the midge.
That should be coming for them sooner rather than later.
Maybe if they're having a hot, dry year.
Yeah. Well, they usually get their freezes in really a month. I think because we get ours November, late October typically.
Can EHD, can it hurt any other animal?
I don't know.
Why can it target deer? I'm gonna look it up too. It says it primarily affects wild and domestic ruminants. But their primary target is white-tailed deer. Isn't that wild? These midges are just born and they're like, oh, we're going to target mainly white-tailed deer.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know much about EHD other than it's a straight disaster. I'll see if it said most EHD infections in cattle are mild, with the animals showing few to no clinical signs. However, some may develop fever, lameness, or soreness on the mouth or hooves.
Yeah.
Sheep are generally resistant.
Makes sense. They got everything else.
This doesn't make sense. This next statement, goats. While blue tongue virus can be a serious disease in goats, they seem to be very resistant. That's a kind of a double statement sentence.
Yeah.
It can be, but they are also very resistant. So I'm guessing if something comes along and they're new strain or something.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild. Learn something new every day. That's why we do the podcast. So yeah, if you're planning a trip to Ohio, you might want to check your area and see what's going on because might be getting murked right now. So, and I'm sure. I mean, if it's on the border like it is down in that corner, surely what borders Ohio? Why am I blanking?
Is it Indiana?
Yeah, I wonder if Indiana's seeing anything.
But they are. Well, are those pockets? I mean, they saying like drought and water conditions and stuff. I wonder if those pockets are like pockets of water, areas where there's more water. So like the drought has sucked in a lot of, I don't know, or like maybe less water, I guess, where it's more concentrated. Yeah. I guess is a better way to put it.
So they're saying the biggest outbreaks right now are in Ohio and New York, and other states in the Great Lakes region.
You've had a relatively wet year.
Yeah. You can tell by the mosquitoes and ticks. I went out and I was working on our water well at my property, and dude, I was like, I'm not doing this. I couldn't figure it out, first of all, because I know nothing about water wells and other than how they kind of work. But behind that, I can't tell you much. But the amount of ticks, and the grass is like this tall. It's like 3 inches because it's mowed all over my leg just from taking a knee for a second to look in the well house. I was like, yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
So, and I think I read somewhere else. This is like I'm gonna look this up before I say it, but I want to say one of the biggest years of documented alpha gamma we've ever had.
Lady came in the other day to the office, that alpha gal.
Yeah, alpha gal. I said gamma. I'm talking about sororities and fraternities. Alpha gal. Like she just got it, or
she's had it. Older lady. She's real upset. She came in carrying her dog. We were talking about like ponds and stuff.
A lot of people have been saying that they put those little needles, like acupuncture, kind of in your ear and then shock it. There's something there that can block it. Some people, it might block it for a month or two, but they can eat the red meat and be fine. Some people like wipes it out forever. So if anyone's listening and has it, go get that done and let us know how it goes, because that'd be something if it's working.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat chicken every day of my life. My brother-in-law Dylan had it, and man, I felt so bad. He was getting to the point where he was like, "Dude, I'm gonna eat the meat and deal with it. Like, I don't care. Like, take me to the hospital. Like, I'm not doing this anymore." But it also is in like cheese, milk. It's a protein from the animal. A lot of people just consider it red meat, but anything that's a mammal has it even in their milk and all that because it's in this. I forget what protein it is, but so yeah, like he couldn't eat cereal. He couldn't do this, and I was like, dude, like cheeseburger took him down. A chicken cheeseburger could have taken him down. I'm like, oh, I can't do it. Like, and there was like just random stuff that he'd eat, and then sure enough, that protein was in there you'd never think about. So I was like, golly, like you can punish me in multiple ways, but that way, no bueno. I could not do chicken.
You can eat fish, chicken. You can eat pork chops, right?
I don't think so.
I think.
Let me see. I think it's because it's in a mammal. Yeah, it's in pork. What meat?
Salamander, alligator, lobster. I'd get creative.
Someone said, which is stupid expensive, but someone said that the closest thing they found to ground beef was ground ostrich. I don't even know where you could find that.
I don't know if I can make myself eat a giant bird that runs around and sticks his head in the ground.
You eat a chicken, it's the same thing.
Probably less gamier. I think to me an ostrich seems like it'd be pretty gamey.
I don't know. I've had jerky one time from a jerky store that my grandpa took me to. We tried all sorts of stuff. I don't remember it tasting any different, but when you have that much spice and it's sitting in the man, was it when you soaked like your
brine?
Yeah, a brine or what? I just went completely blank. I'm sorry for everyone listening, but golly, I wish someone helped me out. But yeah, it takes out a lot of flavor anyway. So I didn't get the 100% taste of what ostrich tastes like.
Apparently, it's beef.
Apparently, ground beef.
What color is their meat? Is it like white looking? Or like
I don't know,
pink?
but I think it was like $50-something a pound is what this person was telling me.
Yeah, where do you even get that? Order from Amazon?
Let me see. AmericanOstrichFarms.com.
You can. So we're growing and selling and butchering ostriches, huh?
Listen to this. Guess
I'm guessing Australia.
How much is a whole ostrich leg, you think?
Like an ostrich leg?
Yes. Like a turkey leg you get at the...
How big is an ostrich leg? Probably the size of that tripod at least. 350.
Oh man, where'd it go? So they're normally $5.98, but they're on sale right now for $3.35.
Because that was close to the on sale price.
Yeah, you can get like their tenderloins for $60, starting at $60. Holy cow! A ground pound is 20.
Dylan's really serious about eating stuff different. I mean, he's gonna buy it, but
Oh, he's fine now. He got over it.
How do you get over it?
Some people, it's over time. So I don't know. The cheapest thing you can get from an ostrich is some ostrich neck meat to make tacos with.
That sounds absolutely atrocious. Not gonna lie. Sounds horrid.
What in the world?
It's like, I mean, Steve Ranella would probably be telling me I'm crazy for not wanting to eat an ostrich neck. He probably eats turkey necks. I don't. So I don't know.
That is wild.
I don't know
Their
if I could
top
do it.
loin is $36. Let me see how much. That's
I could
for
eat a loin.
that's for 0.5 to 1 pound. That is just wild.
What about a whole breast?
Yeah. Can you order a ostrich breast? I'll pull it up.
It doesn't make that should be a cut of meat, shouldn't it? I mean, it's a bird.
They're just comparing it all to steak.
It's unbelievable.
Like it's all a steak cut. You can get
How
an
much?
egg for
Yeah, how much are eggs?
$97.
Fertilized or non-fertilized?
It says ostrich egg fresh seasonal. Let me see.
Fresh. So they're talking scrambled eggs or like growing your own ostrich? Because
It states you will need a chisel and hammer or a drill to break the shell.
I don't believe that crap. You telling me I can't? You're
What
telling me
is approximately equal to 1.5 dozen of chicken eggs.
You're telling me I can't break an ostrich egg by just throwing it on the ground?
Dude, it's one. I'm just saying what the post said.
I just want to buy one at this point to try.
You can get one that has a shell only that's been drained for decoration for $72. And I'll film you trying, post up on our page.
You know how pissed I would be though? Like, let's say I bought this egg. How much is it? Like just the
72.
eggshell? What if I buy this eggshell and it's like super easy to break? Like, what would be the point? Like, if I bought just an eggshell, I would like for decoration, and then like I drop it one day and it breaks like an eggshell would break.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would be a little pissed.
Yeah.
If
Be
that
a
was
little
me.
upset over that deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
What color are they?
Like a tan.
Blue. Oh, tan. I was guessing like
I have
blue.
seen that blue.
I think that is an emu egg. Now that I think about it. And you could buy emu eggs here. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I know where you're talking.
Yep. Emu. What, you think an emu tastes the same as an ostrich?
I don't know.
They've got to be similar. They've got to be similar.
I just looked it up.
It's going to be like, no, emu tastes like the worst out of all the large birds.
Okay,
Tastes
so
like
ostrich eggs have mild,
berry.
sweet, and buttery flavor, while emu eggs have a richer, creamier taste with a slightly more intense flavor.
Okay, so the intense kind of scares me.
Ostrich eggs,
what if?
they taste like butter. I mean, geez.
Yeah, well, one's butter and it sounds very subtle. The other one, it's like it can be intense. Well, is it like a good intense or is it
With a
like a?
slightly more intense flavor.
Yeah, but like these are
Now,
people that
what does
have
intense
better
mean?
taste buds than me.
Yeah, what does intense mean?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like
Like more
intensely
intense,
buttery,
like yeah.
or like just intense. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We need to bring a next big trip we go on. Bring emu eggs and ostrich eggs, and like make that like a B-roll thing, where we try them side by side. We'd have to bring other people. Well, I know. Could me and you eat
1.5 dozen
a
eggs?
dozen and a half eggs?
And
Maybe
then
we were really hungry. So
dude,
like
I don't know if I
equivalent
want
to
to eat
that.
that much eggs.
Well, we just need Kyle. If we bring Kyle, it'll be all right.
Yeah.
I think Kyle can put down.
Can
at
we
least
boil
a
it?
dozen.
2 hours later, still running.
And then we can't break the shell, apparently. Wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't that suck? We boil this ostrich egg. and we can't break it to eat it. So it's just like sitting there, and like we're trying to try it, and it's impossible.
Sorry,
Huh?
I'm kind of slacking on the comments. We're totally off topic tonight. Sorry, guys. Spencer Gaydon said, "My dudes, what's up, buddy?" Spencer, do you have a trip you're going on? You told me about. And then anyone else listen? Do you have any other trips you're going on besides this your resident hunt? I want to say he was going up for elk somewhere. But I could be wrong because I've been wrong a time or five.
Where's
But
William? Where's Will at? William? Huh?
who?
Nothing. He'll pop up here in a little bit. He'll show his face.
Oh,
He usually comments.
oh, now Spencer, you're on Instagram.
Where's Jake at?
Yeah. Spencer said, hold on, let me close my. He said, I leave for Idaho on Tuesday, gonna be in the mountains for a week. Well, let us know how you do, buddy. Wish you luck. Go kill. You're going after elk, right?
So is it bow? Because technically you're running right up to muzzleloader, I think.
Yeah, I bet he's bow hunting.
I bet he's bow hunting.
I'm just waiting on him to reply now.
He
I
probably
don't know
left
which page he's going to reply on. Instagram does not pop up on the platform where you use comments. Like it will track all the other places we go live at, but Instagram, it won't pull them over. So I got to every now and then go back and forth. So I'm sorry if I missed something you said on Instagram. So did you finish up your food plots?
Yeah.
And what'd you go with this year? Just the normal? I'm about to sneeze.
We got domain forage oats.
What? You copied me.
And then we got, I don't remember what it is, but it's a food plot mix. It's basically wheat and stuff. That's
All
what
you
it
have to
is.
do is ask me for what I plant. I'll tell you off. It's trying to copy me.
We did not put out turnips this year. I know you like those.
I like them for the ground, what they do for the ground. But
Yeah, they break it up.
I didn't plant them heavy at my little plot. I did the forage oats. My buddy Steven found somewhere by where he works, found a bunch of wheat seed laying on the side of the highway. So he collected it in tubs. So I planted that. I hope it's wheat seed. Just kidding. No, I know it is. And then I did a mix of forage kale, forage turnips, and forage radishes. But that was light. That's the lightest I've ever planted them this year.
We saw pretty Dad did. I saw his butt. Dad saw a pretty good deer when we were out
Really?
there. Yeah, he was over on the west end.
Are you guys let me did you see any characters of anything he had? Like wide, tall?
He was wider than he was tall. I can tell you he's going, if he's not a shooter, he's close. Is all I could really tell you right now.
Yeah. I had a hog show up for the first time in a long time over there.
We got a bunch of poults.
Really?
Well, we're poults, like first year birds.
Yeah, I had a picture of 5 birds and 3 of them were tiny.
Yeah, so, looks like we had a good hatch.
I had a pig show up. This one loner boar. So I don't know if you know if he's traveling, trying to find if he got beat up by a bigger boar. He didn't eat. He literally it almost looked like he stage fright. He came out and was like head up, like where am I? And no other picture, no damage on the plot. Didn't smell around the corn. I mean, just one picture, and you could tell he was just like, yeah, I'm not from here. So. But then this weekend I get my last plots put in, which it's kind of crazy to say that, but that spot has a bunch of corn and beans on the river bottoms. So our plots aren't even that good until they get harvested. until the river bottoms get harvested and then everything kind of moves to the kind of the heart of where the timber is, and that's where we are. So we're gonna get that put in Saturday. I think we're just gonna do our basic wheat, turnips. I might throw in a couple things I've been wanting to try, but with a limited amount of time this year, I don't know if I will. But
Yeah.
they should pop up. Hopefully, we can get a good stance out there. Usually, if we plan around where we are now, or when we are now, usually by muzzleloader, it's pretty good huntable stand of crop. So we'll see. Hopefully, it pops up. Now, I will say those domain forage oats, dude, they popped up fast. They're
Really?
like this. They're like 5 inches tall, and like the wheat's just like an inch, half inch tall, and it's like so. I kind of like what I'm seeing so far, and I'm not saying that because I'm not saying that brand specific. I just think, which I'm pretty sure forage oat. Oh my gosh, I just went blank again. I'm having a bad night tonight on going blank. Germinates way faster than wheat and grows way faster. So see what happens. Hopefully, deer like them. I thought I was throwing something you guys weren't this year. I'm kidding.
We went pretty basic, really. So
yeah, I might overseed with clover again. I had a good stance of that. We're in the shady spots, but we'll see. I don't know. Well, like I said, I'm basically up in Kansas until I kill one or season runs out, and that could be a few days before season down here starts, or I can be back in a couple days. So,
yeah.
But I will say the 6 deer that I found, 5 or 6. There's one in there that if I can get it down and on video, y'all better be ready because he's an absolute giant. So I know I saw Dylan pop up on Instagram. He was with me. He can back me on that one. He's the one that spotted it, but his G2s were every bit of 15, 16 inches plus. And he had a frame that, he was special. So if I can find him and he slips up again, be ready for a killer episode to start the year off. So, but other than that, trail camera's been slow. Have my local does in, a couple small bucks. I will say I have the biggest year-old deer I probably ever had rack-wise. He literally looks like he came out of his mom with a rack. So, and he's just a fork, but he's already like, you can't tell on the screen what I'm showing, but that's like 8 inches, 9 inches. And I'm telling you, he looks like he just lost his spots. So that's promising for 6 more years, 5 more years.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm going to get mine out probably this week just to see what's out there. Of course, I don't know if I'll run them at the bear just because we never do. But
yeah.
We should, but we never do.
Are you guys planting, did you guys plant anything at the newer place?
No, it's pasture. It looks good. I went over there and looked at it. Deer trails. It's still, as far as I can tell, they're still moving very similar to what they have in the past.
What? Didn't you have one plot in there?
We've never had any.
I thought you had like an acre fenced off.
No, we have. So we'll throw corn in there every once in a while. In one area, but other than that, no. And last year I didn't keep up with it at all. So a lot of the year we didn't have a whole lot of really anything. There's so much. We have the bedding and we have natural browse and pockets. So we kind of
travel routes.
And we have big time travel.
Yeah.
So food on that place isn't really that dire because we can, you get in between them and you're right in the middle of a highway, really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, that place is awesome about that side. Yeah. I'm going to try my luck at public here this year. I'm going to try to go get that buck I found last year, but got to get my truck back. So in 3 weeks. So see what happens. They keep trying new parts. I'm like, just put a new motor in and a new body on it and just give it to me.
I gotta get Abby her bow. I'm gonna get her. I haven't done that yet, but I need to go in and get it.
I'm gonna rebuild. I might have said this before, but I'm gonna rebuild my helium next year and do a video over that. And then I am taking all my my hinge release and all that stuff up to Kansas with me to shoot my updated hinge release. I will give you a little insider. I am shooting way better with it, but what it's done for me when it comes to the thumb release side is incredible. Like it's totally changed my thumb release form and accuracy just from having to, I don't know, the hinge world is different. Like you have to learn, so you focus on a lot more than just target, pull the, pull the trigger. It's like you got to really think about what you're doing because you really don't know when that, at the first, when you're learning, you don't really know when that hinge is going to go off, especially if you don't have the click or anything. And that's what when I went to Tybo's, he was like, if you use a click, he's like, you're basically using, thumb release. He's like, because you know when it's going to go off. He's like, they're all supposed to go off just based off, surprising you basically. So yeah, I need to do an update on that. I have lost a few knocks. I almost Robin Hooded, or I did Robin Hood it. It stuck in, but then it just barely, when I picked it up, it came out. But then again, here every once in a while, I'll be like, do something stupid and try to pull through it real fast and miss the target. And that's like once every 20, maybe 40 tries. But I'll get that video out. And then Gunner's video, Kansas last year video will be out. I wish I had my board out. I wish I could show you guys my setups now. So I got a remote job now. So here's my main screen. It's like, 27, 24-inch screen. And I had to get a special deal over here to hold my two work computers. They're 32-inch screens. And then I have a laptop I got to work off. So this desk is like, I feel like I'm in like a virtual like astronaut or plane flying deal because it's unreal. But yeah, I had to rearrange my office so stuff is everywhere. It's why we're late tonight. But I need to hang my board back up. But I got a lot of videos that we're about to pop out. So hopefully we can fill them up this year and then get a bunch of stuff down on the ground. And then our new setups. We can talk about that real quick. That's kind of a big deal. We changed something for the year. I don't even have that in here. Went from my Sony A6400 mirrorless camera, absolute workhorse. I can't say anything bad about it. Besides when you're starting to do action hunting, as in coyote hunting, or any predator hunting, duck hunting, during moments during rut, anything there's movement, you have to use two hands to zoom in and zoom out. So this year I changed it up. I bought a Canon G70. It's a 4K camera. It's one of the most top rated cameras for like intermediate level 4K. I'm using it now. I don't know why that box is right here. I can't figure out how to get that off. But so far I've liked it. Like I said, the Eagle the other day, we pulled up on it, clicked it, and we were on the Eagle, videoed it. If I had my other camera and I handed it to Dylan, I would have felt really bad because we wouldn't got anything. But so we got that. I picked up a drone when I was flying the drone in Kansas, which I wasn't. You can't fly drones over public land. I was flying over this. There's a corn and soybean field, and it was like rolling. It's real pretty scenery. And when I flew it over that bald eagle took off and actually came flying around my drone. And I was like a mile and a half back in this field, just getting this real cool view. And all of a sudden that eagle's like, whew, and I was like, oh no, he's about to hit it. And I'm going to have to go find this thing in the middle of this place. And I have no idea how I'm going to find it in corn, but I got a real cool video. I looked up, panned up at him and kind of raced slowly. And he wasn't scared of nothing. Like you could tell he was like, what's in my flight zone, But so we changed a lot of stuff up. I think that's going to get better footage. It's just going to depend on us to get the kill shot. That's been the hardest thing, but we have a really good predator hunt video that we kind of put in for the last couple of years, but we'll get more of that. And we should have everything rolling. I think we have the best setup we've ever had. So, I mean, my equipment's going good. I am going to get another lens for my other camera, and I'm hoping I can give this new camera to a couple people to video some stuff during like the early season before rut, and then I'll use my mirrorless and then switch back when everything starts getting kind of hectic. So, but we shall see. I'm going back to a blind on a setup that I haven't been in a blind since my wreck. And that flame, remember when I caught my food plot on fire last year?
Mm.
That flame was like 8 inches. All right. The cattle had it mowed down. We didn't have a good rain last year. So I'm in a tree. I don't know. It's probably 2 foot in diameter. And that flame went right by it up in the grass. All right. It killed that tree. I've been hunting out of that tree for the last 7 years and it killed it. Absolutely just murked it. The only tree it killed on that place. All the other ones are like little softball and football size blackjacks. And I'm like, no way I'm getting up in one of those. So I'm going to have to go back to a blind, which is fine. I think it'll be fun. My little cousin wants to go with me and hunt and just sit out there. So I'm going to take him. So I think that'll be a perfect little setup to sneak into. I mowed a little path. I'm not really big on that at that place, but I mowed a path for him. And I'm going to try to get him going, see what we can happen. Maybe next year I can teach him how to shoot a gun and we can get him shooting one on his own next year. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm actually I'm really excited. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, equipment's going to be the same. I'm ready to get this season going. I think we have the really good chance to get some good stuff on film.
We finally kind of developed and like gotten the stuff we need.
Yeah, that stuff's expensive. I think if you don't self-film, you don't understand how stuff is. And we're going to have mid-level cameras and just look up what a Canon G70 costs. Brand new if you get it. I don't buy them brand new. I buy them used. I do want to say that. And but just go look what they run. And then you have to get the mic. You have to get the arm. You know, it's like you're sitting up in a stand with $2,500, $3,000 worth of equipment. And it's as intermediate to borderline professional equipment. And it's like, so it's crazy to see what people put in to get what they're getting, because the respective YouTube videos now after start self-filming is unreal. Of like, you know, when I watch, I was like, man, that's a cool video. But now I'm like, geez, the amount of work and what they had to do to get that. So I'm ready to see what our equipment can do for the year. I might switch mid-season and go back and buy a lens and sell this camera, but I don't see it happening yet. I think just for the Predator side and some of the other stuff, simplicity is going to be better than losing a little bit of that cinematic stuff. But I don't think much, though. It's pretty darn good. So, and then that drone will get some cool footage.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. I have so much stuff in my head if I shoot one in Kansas, what I'm going to do. So,
yeah.
You guys, are you going to be around? No, you said you're going to next weekend to New Mexico.
Yeah, I think I am, fortunately. But
well, I was gonna say, if you're gonna be around, I get one. I might need help. Hope Dylan come up there. I hope Nick with Unbound said he's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours away, depending where I go. So he's like, dude, call me if you get one, or if, you know, he told me what days he has off. He might come up there and film for a little bit. So, but should be a good time. I do need to send you some pins.
Text me what town you're closest to. Let me see how close I'd be to you. Because I might be closer. I don't know. You don't think so?
No, not the route I'm going. I'll be on the.
Yeah, it's pretty. You'd have to wait a long time.
I'll get Nick, or if I have to drive down, I'll get it figured out. I kind of like trips like that where you don't have it really planned on the stuff, because that's when it usually happens and you're like, well, crap, what do I do? So
get a stick, some rope.
Yeah.
Put it on your shoulder.
I'm not worried about getting it out. I kind of am, because I have a really cool picture in my mind that I want But if I'm by myself, that picture ain't happening because I will not be able to pull it out, drag it out the mile to 2 miles of where I'm going. So there, I will.
Quarter it out.
Yeah, I'll be quartering out, and I'll just have the head. So I'll take a picture wherever he lays. So especially if he's one of those big ones, because their bodies are different up there. So we'll see. I'm gonna go up there and hit it hard. I got 13 days to get it done. I got to work in the morning, so I can get out and kind of do some scouting in the morning. And if I can get something, something found and down before I have to go work, then I'll do it. But most of the time it's just going to be see what they're doing in the mornings to try to capitalize evenings. And then if I need to, I'll take off. If I have something big found, if I find that big one again, he might be worth taking off a couple of days. And I'll take off for a couple of days and put a lot of my focus on that. But based off what they did, I need the first 30 minutes of daylight, and I can have it done. But we know how these deer are when it gets clicking a little closer to November or October. So we shall see. But well, I know we kind of talked about random things tonight. We didn't really have anything to go over. It's been a lot of people that we want to come on are doing elk hunts or doing early season deer or mule deer. So it's kind of been a scheduling disaster, if you had to say it like that. But I understand why, because we're about to get to that season. But we're still going to go after the people that kill big deer this year and get them on for the local legend series. We have other people that are going to be on that some of them might be some familiar faces, but we're going to keep pushing this. It might go to bi-weekly during season, just for the simple fact of how crazy life's going to be for Gunner and I during season and adding a baby in the picture. So we'll see what happens. We're not going to try. We're going to try not to slow down because consistency is key. But if it does, I hope you guys understand. But we're going to get some quality out there this year too. So, but I think that's all I have tonight. Gunner, do you have anything else?
No. Good luck. I don't get to talk.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you, but
yeah. Anyone listening, good luck. I know you guys I know the world's crazy right now. We got a bunch of stuff going on, but you guys definitely need to hit your knees and hit the Bible. Get right. There's a lot of people that need help right now, and if you're a Christian, it's our time to shine and get these people help and help them. We don't necessarily have to push our beliefs on them. We can be good people and help people without them being a Christian. So I definitely do that. Pray for our country. Pray for the Kirks. Pray for that poor lady in the train and her family. Pray for all these people involved in school shootings. Pray for the people that are planning a school shooting, that they just get something to change their mind, because it's kind of getting out of control in a lot of aspects. So we got to figure something out. I don't know what it is, because I'm not going to get in politics, but one side wants the other side to give a lot. And there's a lot more to give on both sides than just one side. So it's everyone as a whole. It's not just certain side, but definitely pray for us and pray for the country. And that's all I got to say on that aspect, and pray for the Kirks and all the people I mentioned. So, and all the people that we don't see that are getting killed for no reason, pray for them too. So, but anyways, this will be episode 52. It's kind of ramble. It's kind of just talk. I mean, Gunner and I don't really get to see each other that much right now, just because how season is. It will pick up October 1st. That's one of the good things about October, is got to start to hang out with the boys. So we'll do some in-person stuff then. I got some ideas on that. And right now, we're just kicking back. We got Kansas coming up, and we got New Mexico coming up for Gunner, Kansas for me, Oklahoma. Don't really think we have any other trips planned. I know Tanner Russ has some cool things we'll post if they get down. I don't really know what Kyle has planned. He's in Singapore for I don't know how long. Jamie has some stuff coming up. So we have a bunch of people that have a lot of stuff coming up. We just got to get on film and get, go put in the work and get stuff down. So, but Thank you guys for listening. This will be episode 52. Check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever you want. We're probably there. So thank you guys. Come on.